Today, I want to talk about my social media being hacked and what I think is going on. And I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty accurate. Uh, I have a sibling that faked her death, and she wants to be me so bad that she sends me messages that say, I better get off social media. That's because she looks nothing like me, and even with her hair dye and her fake face mask, she still doesn't look like me. And basically, I was on TikTok and they closed my account for no apparent reason. Um, I haven't said anything wrong, I haven't done anything wrong. But 3 days before this, they had hacked my Instagram. And it came up in my email that somebody tried to log into my account. So I have to go back in my memory banks and remember a time when my nephew lived with me and he was a hacker. So he got all my emails and hacked them all with a special burner phone that my sister gave him so they could burn all my information into the other phone. So basically, she is like putting up things saying that I violated community standards. She's having TikTok put this up, and I have not violated anything. And the Instagram thing, when I tried to log in from my email, it said, um, it tried to put up this old account that had like 10 friends because they took that one away from me. And that's so if my kids, who have been missing for many years, try to contact me, she wants to be sure I don't get the message. So this all happened at Christmas time, so it's kind of fitting with what they always do, right before Mother's Day, right before Christmas, right before my birthday. Suddenly, all these things happen to my computer or my phone. And when I got the message this morning and I got on TikTok and it said I violated community standards, but they didn't tell me what parts violated standards. There was nothing. I only put up little sayings that say, oh, like it says, one of my sayings is, God is still writing your story. Don't try to take over the pen. Okay? Just little sayings. I don't put vile stuff. I don't put bad stuff. But they took my account. And Instagram tried to do the same thing. Now, let me tell you that Facebook was also hacked, but not recent. This was a while back. And the way they steal your Facebook is they need your phone number and your email. And first they hack your email and send that. They send the text to the email that was hacked, and then they make a new login and take over your account. So that's what was done there, and that's been a few years back. And I'm supposed to be getting all this settlement money from all these breaches, medical breaches, insurance breaches, Facebook breaches, TikTok breaches, but I haven't got any of it. But I signed up for it. And, to me, it's just a little strange. They have my new address. They've sent me nothing. And my mail's hacked. So what you gonna do? Well, I got plans, and I'm gonna do it. Last night I was over at a neighbor's house, and she coincidentally is going on a vacation, which is something my big sister likes to do to anyone that I know. She either gives them a trip, gets their hair done, which this lady had her hair done too. Um, uh, she gives them gift cards, she gives them food cards, she gives them black visas with money loaded on them. Anything to be part of her team from money that she stole from me. Isn't she clever? And see, I actually caught her, but at the time I didn't know what was going on, but I sure do today. She had stacks of cards like this big lined in her whole drawer for restaurants. Um, and she was passing these out to people that agreed to screw with me, which usually it was friends, but they're all out of my life now, and I'm thankful to God because they showed me their colors. You know, when you see the colors, you know, yeah. So she's passing out cards, and people are going out to eat, and they've got all this money that belongs to me. And yesterday, when I was playing a game with my neighbor, somebody came in my house and took my vitamins. Now, this is one of Vicky's favorite things to do because she doesn't want me to live. Because if you steal somebody's identity, the way you're going to get caught is if they live. So there's been all kinds of weird things that could have taken my life, but I had God on my team, and he showed me what was done. And if you watch my other videos, you can see how my apartments were broken into. But while I was gone, I take those vitamins every morning and I put them in the same spot every day, and they mysteriously came up missing. And they were good vitamins from the vitamin shop that I paid $29 for. One bottle, and the other bottle was from Dollar General or something. But I have to take B12 and D3 because I have MS. And my MS was caused by my big sister Vicky that decided to fill my teeth with mercury. Although I asked for white fillings, they filled my whole mouth full of 17 fillings when I didn't even have a cavity. So, yeah, I have been dealing with major health problems because of this crazy bitch, and she has got to go to jail for what she did to me. She can have the friends. I don't care. If you have to buy your friends, they're probably not friends anyway. So, yeah, I've been through hell. And next year will be my best year. And I will make it, Vicky. So, yeah. Yeah. Your actors were not so good when I called them and asked them when the funeral was that you faked your death on. They didn't seem to know. Like, really? You don't know when your sister's funeral is or your wife's funeral? Come on, how stupid do they think I am? And the biggest clue was my one sister saying, yeah, her husband can't even get the will money. And I said, oh, well, she died a year after Dad, so that money was already distributed. And she said, oh, yeah. They think I'm so stupid. And another time, my one sister called me and said, I said, well, so what'd you do today? And she said, oh, we took Vicky out for her birthday. And then she stopped and said, oh my God, she wasn't supposed to say that. So, yeah, there's been all these slippages that prove what I'm saying. And now I've ordered checks and they didn't come in the mail, which is very unusual. So I've got to call my bank and find out where my checks are and stop payment on them before she drains my account and I can't pay my rent. So if these things don't stop, well, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to do because clues. I don't want to give a clue to what's up my sleeve. With that, I'll close. Have a good day. God bless.